Hey guys, it's Ginger Snap Clay, and today I'll be showing you two things you could do with the Galaxy texture tutorial from last week. First, I'll be showing you how to make a necklace. Here's what you'll need for the Galaxy necklace tutorial. Galaxy texture sheet. If you don't know how to make it, I'll link below last week's tutorial explaining how. A knife, jump ring, metal cameo pendant, a necklace of any type, a pair of pliers, polybonder, liquid clay, and some glaze. Once you know the part you want to use for your necklace, take the pendant and place it face down on the clay over the part you want to use. Doing this will give you an outline to cut out for the inside of your pendant. You want to make sure to cut on the inside of the line. If you cut on the outside, your clay will be too big to fit. Once you have your clay all cut out, make sure it fits. If it's still a little bit too big, trim a little bit more off till it fits the way you want. Now put a little bit of liquid clay or polybonder glue on the pendant. You don't need to do this if you don't have any liquid clay or polybonder. It just helps the clay stick to the metal better, and no chance of the clay coming loose once baked. Once the clay is in the pendant, you now want to smooth and round out the edges of the clay. Once done, bake your pendant according to the instructions on the clay package. Now, just put your favorite glaze on and add any type of necklace you want, and you're done. Here's everything you'll need for the Galaxy Tardis compact mirror tutorial. Galaxy texture, roller, a knife, templates, polybonder, blue, glow-in-the-dark, and white clay, compact mirror, liquid clay, and glaze. For making the template, find a picture of the Tardis you'd like. I'll link below the picture I used. Print it off. You want to take packing tape and put the tape both on the front and the back of the picture. Then cut it out. The better it is cut out, the better your Tardis will look in the end. I know with my template it's hard to see the details, so I quickly drew up one so you could see the details properly to follow along. Same idea as the necklace. Take your compact mirror, put it face down on your clay. Once you have your outline, cut out around the inside of the line. Once it's cut out, check to see if it fits. Then put on some liquid clay or polybonder. Smooth and round out the edges. Once you got it the way you want, set aside and we'll start on the Tardis. Roll out your blue clay for the Tardis base. Don't roll it out too thick, you will be adding on layers as you go. Once it's rolled out, take your template, place it on your clay, and with your knife, carefully cut around it. The nicer it's cut out, the better your Tardis will look once it's done. Keep your Tardis template close by, you'll be using it as a reference as you go. Now you want to take the leftover clay, roll it out the same thickness as the Tardis. This is the clay you'll be using to bring your Tardis to life. This is where it's going to be going. Once the clay is rolled out, cut a bit off so you have a straight edge to work with. Take your template, line it up with the bottom so you can get the length and the width of the first piece. I always start off by putting the bottom piece on and then the top piece. This will help you fit everything in as you go. Now that you have the bottom and the top on, start with the sides. Each side has a thick and a thin piece. After you have both sides, you want to do the two middle. They should be the same thickness as your thick side pieces. Once you're done that, you want to put the bottom inside pieces in and the top inside pieces. You want their thickness to be a little thinner than the outside and middle pieces. Now you want to put the rest of the inside pieces in, 3 on each side, all equally spaced out and all the same thickness. Now that you have that part done, you want to take some of your glow-in-the-dark clay, roll it out very thin, and cut out 2 squares to fit in the top 2 sections of your Tardis. This will be your windows. Once you have the glow-in-the-dark clay the way you would like, you now have to put one very thin piece of blue clay across the center of the window and 2 equally spaced out down the window. Do this for both windows. Now you want to take a little bit of the glow-in-the-dark clay, put it on the very top of the Tardis where the light is. Take your white clay and roll it out very thin. Cut out a square and put it under the left window. Take a little tiny ball of white and put it on for the doorknob. Now the last part before baking is to draw a line very lightly across the top. Now figure out where on your compact you want your Tardis to be placed. Put a little bit of liquid clay on the back before putting it on the compact. Once done, bake your compact at the package instructions. Once the Tardis is all cooled down, you just have to finish up with the painted details. So take your black paint and paint this part here black, but don't go all the way across on both sides. While you wait for this to dry, go down and scribble some lines on the white clay. Take your white paint and write police box across the black. Glaze the galaxy part of your compact, but it's up to you if you want to glaze your Tardis or not. I chose not to. I like how it looks better. If you make something with this tutorial, I'd love to see it. All you have to do is hashtag #GingerSnapClay on Instagram. I'll list down below other places you can find me. Thanks for watching.